what's up everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Chris Orm's the name, smart home is the game. And today we're going to be talking about one of Apple's most exciting announcements of the year, and that is going to be for HomeOS. In this video, we'll be taking a look at the brand new launch of HomeOS and the potential new smart home device coming along with it. We'll dub it as the HomePad for this video. If you've ever dreamed of your smart home feeling just as seamless as your iPhone, well, it's about to happen because HomeOS is here. If you recall, when the iPhone was first released in 2007, it was very basic. It didn't have the App Store, didn't have a ton of bells and whistles. But it evolved to become this great tool that we have today, and I think the same is for the smart home. HomeOS will truly bring Apple and the smart home to current standards. So let's go ahead and answer the first question, and that is, what exactly is HomeOS? So Apple is introducing an entirely new operating system designed just for smart home devices. Isn't that so cool? I think it's going to blend all of the Apple software together. So that's iOS, macOS, tvOS for this new software known as HomeOS. HomeOS is meant to be the foundation for Apple and how your smart home is built out for a seamless integration within the Apple ecosystem. And like I mentioned, with the announcement of the flagship HomeOS device, the flagship HomePad will be released. Think of it like an iPad with a HomePod speaker built in. It'll be a stationary device ready to stay at your home and control ultimately your smart home. So let's go ahead and talk about some key features that you can expect with HomeOS and some standout features that are coming with the delivery. First up, you're most likely going to get a customizable home screen so that you can define your HomeOS exactly how it means for your lifestyle. It's going to feel a lot like your iPhone. You can make a lot of customizations and make it really fit your personality. And with an overall app grid, a dock at the bottom, and support for widgets like weather, calendar, and more, you'll understand that you're very familiar with the ecosystem because that's what Apple loves to do. It'll also come in with built-in apps like FaceTime, Safari, music, TV, podcasts, photos, and more so that you can always take advantage of your favorite Apple services, like FaceTiming a family member. The difference between the HomePad and the iPad is that the HomePad will be all optimized for smart home control. Let's talk about another feature, and that is that the HomePad will know when you're nearby. How's it going to do that, for instance? Well, when you walk up, it'll go ahead and activate itself and show you useful controls. Think of something like Siri suggestions. When it knows a time of day or frequent activity of you, or when you're going somewhere on Sunday, it'll auto detect that that's where you're trying to go and control it based on that. When you're away, it might switch to showing a photo slideshow or a clock or ambient information. I mean, if you're not there, why provide any information? Let's just show off your photo album. But when you get closer, it makes sense to provide information that might be actually applicable to you. This makes it way more dynamic than a typical tablet stuck on the wall. Next up, we can't forget Siri, and HomeOS is definitely going to come loaded with Siri and Apple Intelligence. If Apple Intelligence ever actually launches, that is. So what is Apple Intelligence? Well, it's Apple's new AI engine, kind of like ChatGPT. This will give Siri more context, better understanding, and the ability to complete more advanced actions across apps. It'll be your personal assistant, for example. Let's talk about the hardware. The HomePad will reportedly have a 7-inch screen, so it'll be kind of like the iPad mini. We likely think it'll be powered by an A18 Bionic chip, or it could even be in the M series, we don't know yet. But it will be fast, smooth, and future-proof. I'm going to make a guess that it's going to come with an M series processor. That's the guess here on this channel. And for this device, you'll be able to mount it on a wall, keep it on a counter, or keep it by your bedside. It's not going to be stationed to just one position. And let's talk about it in more detail. It's not just going to be for home control, but I think it will be primarily based for home control. Like I mentioned, you'll be able to do the same things that you do on all your other iOS devices. FaceTime, browse the web, stream music, and watch TV. All from this one device. So you can do all those things that you usually do with something like an iPhone or iPad, but this will have Apple Intelligence built right in for supporting your smart home ecosystem. And when it comes to Apple Intelligence, we're talking about things like facial recognition, gesture control, more responsive and more personalized automation. Guys, hear me out. This is not just about Apple controlling the smart home. This isn't about just turning your lights on and off. This is about Apple making a commitment to being in the smart home industry. They're going to make products. They're going to support this because the connected home and the smart home is a huge, huge category that Apple can dominate in. So let's talk about what this all means for you. What does it mean for you? Well, with the HomeOS and that HomePad, Apple is creating a true smart home ecosystem. Not just with accessories or apps, but with a central hub that feels intuitive, elegant, and deeply integrated with other Apple devices, straight up in the Apple ecosystem. And if you already live in that Apple ecosystem, this could be the game changer for you. Let me just give some real quick closing thoughts before we wrap here. That's a quick look at what Apple's cooking up and what we can expect with the launch of HomeOS and the HomePad. Are you overall excited? Skeptical? Have you started saving up? I know I'm definitely going to get a HomePad. Drop a comment down below and let me know what you think. We're posting smart home content here every single week, so if you enjoyed this video, definitely subscribe to the channel for more. And if you enjoyed that breakdown, hit the like button, subscribe, tap the bell so you don't miss the next one. And we'll see you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching.